DIY with Nancy. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to make a very simple recipe that is called Coconut Milk Tarts, which is Queijadas De Leite com Coco. Now, these ingredients are very simple. They might be in your pantry or somewhere in your household kitchen, but I'm gonna show you how to make these simple coconut milk tarts that are creamy, delicious, and just simple to make. So stay with me and watch how to make coconut milk tarts, Queijadas de Leite com Coco, step by step. Let's get to baking. To get started, in a medium-sized saucepan, I'm placing 3 cups of milk. And to that, I'm adding a lemon peel. So I'm going to place the lemon peel into the milk. Next, I'm turning the stove on to a low to medium heat to warm up the milk. I don't want it to come to a boil, so I'm just going to let it warm for about a minute. Once the milk is warm, I'm moving on to the stand mixer. I'm going to start off with 1 1/4 cups of granulated sugar. To that, I'm going to add 3 whole eggs. I'm using large eggs. I've added the wire whip attachment. I'm going to mix the eggs and sugar until I get a creamy consistency. I'm going to mix it for about 2 minutes. Once I have my creamy consistency, turn off the mixer and add the balance of the ingredients. Next, I'm adding a 1/4 cup of melted butter, and I'm using unsalted butter. And to that, I'm adding 1 1/2 cups of flaked sweetened coconut. Just to show you, the coconut are longer strips, almost shaved pieces of coconut. Adding that in there. Now I'm going to place the mixer on so that way I can incorporate the coconut into the batter, just for a few seconds. Next, I'm adding 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to place the mixer on low speed and gradually add the flour. Once you've added the flour, place the blender on high speed and let it continue mixing for an additional minute. Now that I have my flour well combined into the batter, just going to remove the attachment, and I'm going to use my spatula just to stir the flour there in the edges of the bowl and make sure it's well incorporated before I add my next ingredient. And finally, I'm going to add the milk that I warmed up earlier. I'm just going to remove the lemon peel. And now I'm going to place the mixer on medium speed and gradually add the milk. Once I've added the milk, I'm going to let it continue mixing for an additional 30 seconds. Next, I'm just going to remove the attachment, and once again, I like to use my spatula just to ensure that the whole batter is incorporated. There's no lumps stuck at the bottom. You'll see I use this technique very often, and I just like to ensure that everything is all well combined. So one last quick stir. Next, I'm going to grease the cupcake tins with butter. I have here about a tablespoon of unsalted butter, and I'm going to use my pastry brush to grease the cupcake tins at the bottom and on the edges. At this point, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Now I'm ready to pour the liquid batter into the tins. I like to use this cup. It just makes less of a mess. Now when I'm filling the cupcake tins, I fill them 3/4 full. Now they're ready to go into the oven. I'm going to bake them at 350 degrees for 45 minutes or until they're lightly golden. And they're out of the oven. This recipe will make you 20 coconut milk tarts. I'm going to cut into the Queijadas De Leite com Coco coconut milk tarts and show you how creamy this coconut milk tart really is. The chunks of coconut and the creaminess is all worth it. Enjoy. And that was my recipe for coconut milk tarts. As you can see, they're very simple to put together. I hope you all try the recipe, and if you do and you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Take care.